Big moves are shaking the Cowboys' locker room, and it's splitting the fan base right down the middle. Is this the start of a bold new era, or the beginning of a breakdown? Hit that subscribe button and stay ahead of every twist. Cowboys fans, listen up, because something big is brewing in Dallas. The front office is eyeing a name that might just make you raise an eyebrow or clench your fists. That's right. Kendall Fuller, a player with deep roots in rival territory, is being considered as a possible addition to the Cowboys' secondary in 2025. Now, let's get this out of the way. Yes, Fuller spent a lot of time wearing the colors of our division rivals, the Washington Commanders. And yes, he's also got time logged with the Kansas City Chiefs, a championship-caliber squad. So why are the Cowboys looking at him now? It all comes down to one thing: experience and versatility. At 29 years old, Fuller brings leadership and a veteran presence to a secondary that's seen its share of instability. He's known for his smart reads, physical coverage, and ability to play both outside and in the slot. That kind of flexibility is gold, especially with recent injuries putting pressure on depth and performance. But here's where things get complicated. Some fans feel like bringing in Fuller is crossing a line. After all, how can we cheer for a guy who used to lock horns with us twice a year? Others see it as a necessary evil, because let's be honest, the Cowboys' defense in 2024 wasn't exactly elite. And with the clock ticking on Micah Parsons' contract extension and other roster decisions looming, something has to give. The potential move is already stirring up debate online. Some fans love the idea of plugging in a proven vet instead of gambling on rookies or inconsistent backups. Others are calling it a panic move from Jerry Jones and his crew, more of the same reactionary thinking instead of building for the future. But here's the thing. If Fuller can still perform at a high level, if he can help stabilize the defense and bring order to a chaotic secondary, why not? The Cowboys aren't looking for long-term development projects. They're looking for players who can contribute right now. At the end of the day, it comes down to trust. Do you trust the front office to make the right call? Or does this feel like another desperate swing in a long line of questionable decisions? Only time will tell. Man, I've got to be honest. When I first heard the rumor about Kendall Fuller possibly coming to the Cowboys, I didn't know how to feel. I mean, the guy's been a thorn in our side for years, suiting up for Washington and giving our offense trouble every time we face them. It almost feels wrong to imagine him wearing the star on his helmet. But then I took a step back and looked at where we are right now as a team. Let's face it, our secondary was a mess in 2024. Injuries hit us hard, and there were moments when it felt like we were holding things together with duct tape. Bringing in someone like Fuller? That's not just some random move. That's a calculated decision to plug a serious hole. And honestly, the guy can still play. He's smart, physical, and he's got playoff experience. That's the kind of veteran leadership we desperately need. I know a lot of fans are upset because of his past with the Commanders. But look, this is the NFL. Players switch sides all the time. At the end of the day, it's about winning football games. And if Fuller can help us stop those crucial third-down conversions and make quarterbacks think twice about throwing in his direction, I'm all for it. I'm more concerned with how this move fits into the bigger picture. Are we adding him as a short-term fix? Are we thinking long-term at all? Because if this is just another Band-Aid like what they're saying about Rasul Douglas, then yeah, I get the frustration. But Fuller is a different level of player. This guy has real credentials, and if his body holds up, he could actually elevate our defense. That said, I also get the fear that this is Jerry Jones doing what Jerry does, chasing a name without thinking 2 years ahead. That's always been the tension with this team, right? We want to believe we're building a contender, but sometimes it feels like we're just reacting to the latest crisis. And if they're seriously thinking about trading Trevon Diggs, man, that's a tough pill to swallow. Still, I'm trying to stay optimistic. If we're not going to invest in top-tier free agents, then grabbing a guy like Fuller, who's got experience, can mentor younger players, and still compete, isn't the worst move. And maybe, just maybe, this front office has a bigger plan than what we're seeing. If you want to stay ahead of every move, every rumor, and every twist in this offseason saga, hit that subscribe button on the Portal Dallas Cowboys News Fan Channel. And here's the question for you. Would you welcome Kendall Fuller to the Cowboys? Or is he too much of a rival to ever wear the star?